In 2 days, South Valley residents will decide on what could be the newest town in New Mexico. Groups on both sides aren't taking any chances of losing voters. Today, a new group emerged. They usually fight fires, but now they're fighting to keep the South Valley as it is. Crystal Gutierrez is live in the Newsplex with more. Crystal.
And Tim, flyers are invading the South Valley, some in favor of the new town, some against. Now, as the days wind down to Election Day, the fight to leave a longer paper trail is on. The fight over turning the South Valley into its own town just heated up.
Hi, how are you, sir? We're from Albuquerque area firefighters, and we're here to talk about the vote on Tuesday.
These firefighters all work for Bernalillo County and live in the South Valley. Today, they armed themselves with flyers, knocked on doors, and asked residents to vote no on Tuesday.
So you're pretty much going to vote no, huh? Well, that's good because the firefighters are pretty much against it, too.
But it's more than that. The firefighters say they're fighting to keep their jobs.
I mean, it could actually cut some of the positions here, and it wouldn't be safe for the South Valley residents or the firefighters.
I think that's one of the ways that we will cut expenditures.
Mike Sosowski is a member of the South Valley Incorporation group behind the push to form the new town. He says studies show if voters approve the incorporation, the number of firefighters could decrease.
The analysis that we have shown says that we won't need as many fire people in the South Valley.
But he insists residents will still be safe. Before that really becomes an issue, South Valley residents need to vote. And while these groups are on opposite sides of the fight, they both agree on one thing.
Well, what I've seen so far is that I think a lot of people are just plain unaware of the vote itself.
I think some people have probably either don't know about it or they forget about it.
With less than 10% of voters expected at polls Tuesday, it may come down to which side has the strongest turnout.
Knocking on doors and also putting them in the fences and putting them on the door handles. We have dropped over 1,000 flyers in 5 days.
Now, those in favor of the new town say while fire personnel could decrease, they anticipate police officers on the streets would increase. But this would not happen immediately. The new town would have to rely on Bernalillo County services for several years until it gets on its feet. Back to you.
Thank you, Crystal. Early voting ended yesterday. More than 1,400 people voted. Polls will be open from 7 to 7 for in-person voting Tuesday. Absentee ballots must be returned to the clerk's office before polls close. For a list of precincts, go to our website, krqe.com.